Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in for another episode. Guys, today I'm going to do just a quick box unveiling from Tackle Warehouse. I did already open it, but I wanted to talk a little bit about this because it's been kind of amazing couple of days with respect to what's in this box. I really pride myself, guys, on trying to provide you with the most beneficial information that is not necessarily sponsor based. I know no matter what I talk about, if I talk about a Berkeley bait, I get comments from you guys out there that are like, you're just talking about it because it's sponsored products. Well, I really don't do that on my channel, even though I'm sure some of you don't necessarily believe that. I'm really talk about the products across all brands that I feel very confident in and that I think will help you catch some fish. And if I learn a lesson or learn about something new that works for me, I share it with you because I truly am in a position right now where I'm trying to help others catch fish. I love the sport immensely. The sport provides for my family, and I want others to enjoy the sport as well. And I recognize, at least in my case, and in dealing with my kids, a lot of times if you catch a couple of fish, that helps you really enjoy the sport at a whole new level. And it's what hooks you on the sport. And if you get hooked at an early age, you tend to do it for the rest of your life. So I'm here to try to help other people catch fish. And when I learn about something, I want to share it with you. And one of the things that I just learned at my most recent Bass Pro Tour event on the St. Lawrence River, potentially my last Bass Pro Tour event since I didn't qualify for it, but I'm always still learning. The first day I had a really tough day fishing a jerkbait. I was throwing a Berkeley Stunna and I was throwing a Megabass Vision 110. And in both instances, I was losing some fish. And that was very frustrating to me. And I was playing around with different hooks, tying soft split rings, doing a bunch of different things. Didn't seem to make a huge difference. But one of the things that I learned when I got back that house and I talked to some of my housemates, specifically Matt Becker, he gave me the tip and he said, you know what? You need to try these treble hooks. And he gave me a box of these. And this box is just some of these Gamakatsu short shank treble hooks. It's the TGW, the tournament grade wire hooks. Aaron Martin's designed. The key here is these are the medium heavy size. So this is a little bit heavier gauge wire than their finesse regular treble hook. That's still the TGW. And I went ahead, put these on my jerk baits, and I had a much better day landing percentage the next day. Now I still lost some fish, but I do feel like these helped me. And one of the cool things with them is you can get them in a size 5. They make a whole bunch of different sizes, but the size 5 treble hook is actually kind of a difficult one to find a lot of times. And I like it for my jerk baits because if I go slightly heavier, I can add a little bit of weight. It can help me get my bait down. That's a whole nother video. But the cool thing with these is after I mentioned that I made the change to this in my video, I cannot tell you the number of pros that have reached out to me and they're like, Matt, that is the hook. That is the hook. I don't necessarily want to name names. I know I mentioned Matt Becker, but that's because he's my housemate. Hopefully, it's not a sponsor issue for him. If it is, I apologize, Matt. Uh, but a bunch of I had a touring pro keep his boat at my house. We talked about it. I talked about losing fish. He's like, Matt, you got to try this Aaron Martin's Gamakatsu finesse treble hook, but you got to throw the medium heavy one. And I was like, dude, that's what I switched to. I've had in the last 2 days, 3 days, I think I've had 5 professional level anglers tell me that this is the hook that they throw on basically everything now, which to me has never happened when I've had this YouTube channel. I've never talked about a bait or a technique where I've had people like falling out of the woodwork to confirm what I was talking about. And I'm sure some of these pros are probably going to be unhappy that I'm even mentioning this on the channel, but I like to relate this stuff to you guys so that you know what products you have some faith in the products. You know, I really try to recommend, like I said, products that are not just sponsor based. I talk about the products that I really like, and these hooks are amazingly uh, sharp, and at the same time, more than anything, they don't bend out. The medium heavy wire ones just have no flex at all. So when you're talking about a really narrow wire, you know, I throw my jerk baits on light lines, so to be able to drive that hook home still was really impressive to me. And I mean, I bought multiple boxes of them, and I'll be adding more to my collection. And you know, the reality is I'll probably be using them as replacement hooks on, you know, not just jerk baits, but top waters, um, crankbaits, anything I can put a treble hook on. These are right up there. These are probably uh, they're right up there with the best treble hooks I've ever used. So from that standpoint, I'm really excited with it. I just wanted to do a short video because it was just mind-boggling to me to continuously over the last couple days have multiple people like recommend them to me. They watched the first video and maybe it was like, "Hey Matt, you need to, you know, you gotta try these hooks." And then I'll be like, "What hooks are they?" And they're like, "These hooks." And I'm like, "That's what I did switch to." So it's interesting to me. I've never, especially with terminal tackle, I don't think I've ever. It's one thing to have baits. You know, there's a lot of pros out there that have their favorite baits and they recommend baits. I've never had like the excitement around a treble hook. But this thing right now is all the craze, lightning sharp, just like extremely strong. Like I can't flex that out. And honestly, the wire diameter is basically the same as their regular finesse one. So Gamakatsu in this case, and I love the hooks. I've always loved Gamakatsu hooks, but this thing is legit. So I just wanted to share that with you. You know, again, guys, you can say you know, it's sponsor based or not, but the reality is Gamakatsu is not a sponsor of mine. In fact, Berkeley probably will be upset with me because they have Fusion 19 hooks, which are also great hooks, very, very sharp hooks. And I'm not complaining at all. Every Berkeley hard bait I get that comes with Fusion 19 hooks are good to go. But if one of those I end up doling or I need to change them, probably going to change them and put some of these on there. So, guys, hopefully I don't get in trouble for this video. Anyways, I thought I'd share it with you because I really, I got my box in the mail yesterday. I ordered a whole bunch on my way home from the St. Lawrence River, bunch of different sizes, and it's just been amazing to me to how many people have come out and like I'm talking professional level people that I have immense respect for have been like, "That's the hook, you got to try it." And I was like, "Man, that's what I switched to." So pretty cool. Wanted to share it with you guys out there. Hopefully it helps you catch a few more fish. If you need to replace a few hooks, you might want to try those. I'll put the link in the video description for you so you can check them out exactly, because they do have several different versions, I guess, and the link will take you right to the ones that I'm talking about. Anyways, guys, thank you again for your support. We'll have a new video coming out tomorrow. Stay tuned.